Hey YouTube, this is AllStarDoomsday1992 coming back with a movie review. This movie isn't out on DVD yet, so I don't have any box to show you, but I am reviewing the 2010 remake of A Nightmare on Elm Street. Um, well, you all know the story about Freddy Krueger. I can really skip that part. The movie stars Jackie Earle Haley, which, you know, he is probably the best actor to have gotten for this role. I had seen his work in Watchmen and his work in Little Children, and it really, putting that together really helped me ease into the idea that he could play Freddy Krueger. The story for this one is slightly different in the actual synopsis of it than the original. The synopsis of this one would be easy to say is after several years after being murdered for child molestation, Freddy Krueger comes back from the dead and begins haunting his victims through their memories. And through this, we have Nancy Holbrook, which is her name in the remake, trying to figure out the link to it all, trying to figure out the story behind Freddy Krueger, whether or not he was actually innocent, and everything that ties together this movie, including its cast. Again, like in the original, you have the main group who were all friends, who all knew each other, but there's a slight twist. They've known each other since preschool, and in that time it is rumored that they were molested by Freddy Krueger, Nancy being Freddy's favorite, as it was rumored in the film. And what happens is that one of the group dies. One of their, I guess one of their more jockish members dies, which is played by Kellen Lutz from Twilight, who I couldn't have been happier to see that fucking knife slice his throat open. That was probably one of my favorite scenes of the movie, just because I just dislike the guy as an actor. He wasn't in it long enough to really make it a con, but more of a pro in what happens to him. Our cast is composed of Thomas Dekker, who played John Connor from the Sarah Chronicle Files. The Kid Flash from Smallville, I can't remember his name at the moment. I probably shouldn't try because then it would just take too long. And Rooney Mara. Those are the main ones I remember. There's this blonde chick, I don't know her name, but she didn't do a bad job. She just didn't look like she was in high school. But Tom Dekker and Kid Flash and Rooney Mara, they all looked like they belonged in high school, and it really helped make me believe it. And we have Clancy Brown in this, who is one of my favorite actors. I've loved him since I've seen him in Highlander. He's just amazing. And the story is, with the story going on, you have the secret kind of love interest between Quentin, who is reminiscent of Glenn from the original, trying to get with Nancy. And then you have Thomas Dekker, who plays Jesse, who is, as in the original, framed for his girlfriend's murder, and dies in a different manner. It's very more gruesome, but it offers a lot better lines to Freddy. I have to say the definite plus of this movie is Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy Krueger. I don't know what to say. He just did an amazing job. Early when I saw the prosthetics for Freddy's face, I wasn't too sure about it, and I wasn't very comfortable with it because it didn't look scary. But then when you see it on film, it looks so much more different. It looks creepier, it looks deeper and scarier. And just the voice he used, which to me does not sound at all like Rorschach, but actually sounds different. The voice he used for Freddy really brought out, this mean spirit in him. And it's a really good contrast to flashback scenes we see of Freddy when he's human, which, I really like those scenes. I like seeing those scenes with Jackie Earle Haley and that enormous fucking head of hair he had in those scenes. But he did a real good job, and it's weird because he is the smallest actor I know of. He is very small, and yet he plays this part, and he makes this character seem like this big kind of scary motherfucker, and he does it in just the right way to really terrify you, and it really draws you into the story. The movie slows down a bit when Jackie's not on screen, but we have Rooney Mara and Kid Flash that kind of picks up the pace and really helps it along. Both of them are fantastic actors. Loved them in the movie. It was really good. It wasn't the greatest remake. It is probably the greatest remake next to The Wolfman. It's definitely on par with the original in my opinion. I just like the way the story was. The director of it definitely had a good handle on the script. I like the micronap concept, and I really love the score. The score not only did it bring in a bit of the original score, but it also brought in this new kind of creepy playground music that really helped and really drove the story on, and it really made me maybe twice during the movie when I saw it in theaters. Other than that, I was ready to see Freddy kill somebody, and I really enjoyed it. I think he did a fantastic job. There's very little bad to say about the movie. The cons are that Clancy Brown isn't in it much, and that's kind of sad to see. They changed Nancy's name, which it's kind of a con, but not really a con. And it gives no explanation of why why her dad isn't a cop, or why her dad's not even in it, which I would kind of like to see, told in sequels. That could be something that draws the audience back in for a sequel, is, her living with her dad in Springwood and adapting to this new change or something. I think that would be something to bring in for a sequel, and something to really bring it out and bring people back into the theater. But as far as the movie goes, it was worth it. I've been wanting to see it again, but I haven't had the chance. I am going to buy the DVD when it comes out. I am super excited for it. This movie is definitely worth watching. I know that some of you might not like it in the way I do, but I'm a very big fan of it. Just as I was Platinum Dune's Friday the 13th movie. So I definitely recommend this. This is one of the remakes that don't suck. Watch it if you can, by any means. Just trust me, you'll enjoy it to at least some degree. Maybe not as much as I did, but it was a really good movie, and I hope you all like it, because I really would like to see a sequel. And I will talk to you guys later.